Hey everybody, how are y'all doing this beautiful Friday morning? It's still morning. It's about a little before 11 a.m. and I just wanted to take a minute and share something with you that I have been thinking about last night. First of all, before I get into that, I want to let you guys know that I have finished with my Driving on Purpose website. It is up and it is ready to go, and it will be a place where you can just find information about various rideshare and sharing economy opportunities. I'm actually going to be doing a blog over there as well, so in addition to the videos, I'm going to be doing a blog, and I have done my first blog, and it is called how I got into the sharing economy. So it kind of gives a little story about how this whole journey got started for me. And so it'll just be a neat little place where people can go to get information. And I'm working on branding my channel. I kind of started the channel before I had a name for it. And so the name finally came, and so now I'm working on the like branding my YouTube page and branding my website and all that good stuff. So anyway, this is Driving on Purpose, and I'll make another video later about how I came up with that name and what the significance of it is. Hopefully when you look at the site you'll be able to kind of pick it up. But anyway, I just want to let you guys know about that. Oh, and you can go to the website at www.drivingonpurpose.com. So go over to the site, check it out, subscribe to the blog, and all that good stuff. So what I want to talk about today, hopefully this will be quick. I don't like making long videos, so I really try to get these videos done in like 10 minutes or less. 8 minutes would be great, but we'll see how it goes. So you guys probably noticed that I'm wearing a green shirt today, but it does not say Instacart. It says Shipt, okay? And man, this sharing economy is something else, because I've been doing Instacart, and as you guys can probably tell if you've been following my channel, all my videos are about Instacart and how great and how wonderful Instacart is. And when I started doing Instacart, I was like, man, I found my place. I found my spot. I love this. The money's good. I mean, it's Instacart for life, right? And if you guys are already working for Instacart, you probably have noticed that things are not the way they used to be. Things are not the same. The money's not there like it used to be anymore. The app has been having issues. Like, I never had any problems. Not only did Instacart for 3 months, but I've never had any issues with I never had any issues with the app. I never had any issues with making decent amount of money. I mean, I never had a slow shift, with the exception of my first 2 shifts were slow, but after that it was like non-stop. Like, I had to start scheduling breaks for myself, because when you schedule yourself for however many hours, you're shopping non-stop. So never any problems. And then all of a sudden, now I'm finding myself on the shifts sitting a lot more, not doing anything at all, or maybe having 1 or 2 orders, no tips sometimes. I mean, it's like things have really changed, and they have really changed quickly. And one of the things about this industry, this whole sharing economy industry, is that it is very, very new, and no one knows what's going to happen from day to day, because we've never been this route before. That goes for those contractors who are working for these businesses, but it also goes for the people who are running these businesses. And when you're in this industry, you cannot be married to any one of these opportunities. You cannot marry yourself to any of these apps, because we never know. It might change at the drop of a dime. And so personally, I am a naturally loyal person. I feel like I'm too close to the camera. I am a naturally loyal person. Like, I have been at the same church for like 14 years. I've been with the same cell phone company for 14 years. Like, I'm just loyal. Like, if I do, like, I drive a Mitsubishi Galant. The car I had before this was a Mitsubishi Galant. Like, I'm just loyal. Like, I like to stick with things. But what I'm learning is that if you're in this business, you cannot commit yourself and you cannot get stuck on any of these opportunities, because you never know what. You got to be willing and you got to be ready to change at any moment. Now, let me tell you something. I signed up for Shipt way before I signed up for Instacart. I didn't even know about Instacart when I signed up for Shipt. And so for months and months and months, they would send me text messages, you know, saying, hey, we're still interested in you. We didn't realize it was going to take this long, but we're still waiting on spots to open up. Just be patient with us. Every few weeks, they'll send me one of those messages. In the meantime, I signed up for Shipt. I mean, for Instacart. I still had to wait a long time to get on with Instacart, but it was much faster than Shipt. So before I even heard from Shipt, I was already working with Instacart. Now, I have fallen in love with Instacart. I'm like, man, I don't need Shipt. Shipt is taking too long. Instacart is on the ball. Instacart is where it's at, right? I have been on with Shipt for probably about a month and a half, and I never did. I never worked it. And I kept telling myself, I need to go do Shipt, you know. I need to go try it out so I can compare. And so I've been telling myself that. And so finally, I guess it's probably about 2 weeks ago, I did my first Shipt order. And I'll give you guys a video about that, you know, the differences between the two. But, and so now I'm starting to see some changes. Now, Instacart, I'm not counting them out yet. Like I said, I love Instacart, and I'm going to continue to work Instacart, but I understand that in this industry, you cannot be married to any of these companies, because at any moment they could let you go. They can deactivate you for whatever reason. At any moment they could go under themselves financially. At any moment their technology can fail, like it has been doing for the last few weeks. So we can't commit. So I just want to encourage you to keep your options open. Always have backup plans. I've told you guys before that I'm on board with several companies, but I don't work them all. I just know that if I need them, they are there. And so eventually I'm going to start to get my feet wet in some of the other ones before I get deactivated for inactivity. But guys, I just want to encourage you to keep your options open and be flexible. You got to be able and willing when it comes to your business and your finances and your money. You got to be able and willing to transition when it's time to transition. If you start to see like things start to change and they start to move in the wrong direction, you know, your money is getting kind of funny, you know, with some of these companies, or, you know, hours are starting to become scarce or whatever it is, you know, you got to be willing to change your strategy. If you need to change your strategy, if you need to look into a different company, you might need to look into a different company. But you have to be, it was fun while it lasted. It was great while it lasted. I thank you for the good times. I thank you for the money that was made, but it's time to go. It's time to move on. So hopefully Instacart will get their act together, because like I said, I love that company, and you know, I would love to continue to be able to work with them. But if it starts to become not worth the time, then, you know, I don't have any other options except to find something that is working. So stay flexible, keep your options open, and have fun while you make this money. All right, y'all. I'll catch you next time.